So I'm back at Triumph Roswell, and I wanted to point out a few features on the Tiger 900 GT Pro that are a little different than the 23. So as I mentioned on the test ride, they changed the angle on this as well as changing the material. So I think the idea was to make it more ergonomically easier so that you can change the height to make it easier. While we're up here, this is the new power port. Instead of the DIN port down here, they moved it over here and it's a USB-C port. So you have to have a USB-C cable to use this, but that's the new standard and it's a much faster charge than the traditional USB. Then going back to the seat, it's a flatter seat. It's not curved as much as the previous seat on the 23. It's flatter, and that's kind of a personal preference thing. And then another thing that I really like is that it comes with a tank protector already. You don't have to buy one, it's already on there. And it's much bigger. I like that a lot. So that's really cool. And oh, the passenger power port back here is still the DIN plug. So that hasn't changed. There's still another auxiliary port right here. And there's still the handy dandy cell phone compartment that you can charge your cell phone or something else. And this is only powered, just like the DIN plug here under the passenger seat, this is only powered when the bike is on, so you won't kill your battery if you've got something in here charging. And it locks nicely. Isn't that great? So that's something that they kept from the 23.
All right, y'all. So I've been getting people asking me, what do you think of the 24 Tiger? So now we're gonna go ride the 2024 Tiger. Woo! All right. Let's see how it rides different, feels different or not. This is a pretty one. First thing right off, I see they changed the bar to a plastic bracket there. We'll see if that makes any difference to how easy it is to move the windscreen up and down. But I am loving the new cherry color, the new cherry red. Alrighty, you ready? Let's gear up and get going. Don't need to warm it up because it's been riding and riding and riding, and I just caught it when it came back. So here we go. First thing you'll notice is different is the speedometer with the RPMs is totally different. Has a totally different look to it. Okay. Same suspension, but yeah, the handlebars are definitely farther and taller. Yeah, definitely different. Anybody behind me? Nope. All right, I think I'm gonna feel much more at home on this bike. So you go. Alrighty. Visor down. Sunshade down. Let's turn on the blinker. All right. Wait for the golf cart to get out of the way. Here come some bikes. Let's wait for them. Let's get out here a little farther so I can actually see traffic coming. All right, let's go. Let's see how much giddy up this one has. No more shifter. I mean, no more clutch. Look at that, fourth gear flying. Oh, I'm so much happier on a bigger bike. Those little ones were fun though. But here we are on the Tiger 900 GT Pro for 2024. So let's talk about this one. So the handlebars are definitely more pleasant ergonomically. They're higher and farther back. see if I can move the windscreen up. Nope, still can't move the windscreen while I'm riding. Not happening. All right, Triumph. I want my uppy-downy windscreen that I can adjust if I forget to adjust the height when I'm leaving, or if I change my mind while I'm riding. I don't want to have to pull over and adjust my windscreen. I am liking the look of the new dash. That's kind of cool. Oh boy. Back to some giddy up. Let's see what it does on these curves. Yeah, definitely don't need as much lean as I did on the little bikes. The riding position is decidedly more comfortable for the longer rides. The gears on here seem to match up with my Tiger, the 23 Tiger. The gearing seems the same. The engine hasn't changed. The gearbox hasn't changed. Some people have said that there's more rubber damping on the engine, so you don't feel the vibration as much. Same stopping power, which is awesome. Let's make sure we're not getting in traffic here. That's nice. It stops just as fast as it goes. And this is comfortable in fourth gear. I think it does vibrate just a little bit less, but not significantly. And the gas tank seems to be shaped a little bit differently. I don't know, my knees don't fit in the same place. There might be a little less vibration. I'm trying to really pay attention to it, but I haven't noticed that the vibration has gotten any different. I don't notice much vibration on my 23 Tiger though, so maybe a little less on here. I'll start running it on higher RPMs, so we'll see. Maybe if I take it up really high on the RPM scale, I'll be able to tell you if the vibration is better. I don't take it into high RPMs on mine very often, but when I do, I know there are some people who like to ride over 6,000 RPMs. I like to keep it between 5 and 6. So now I'll run it over 6 and see what we get for vibration.
Waiting on the light. I like that the display is more heads up than the Scrambler and the speed. I absolutely love my quick shifter. Yeah, there's still some buzzing and some vibration. I can feel it in my hands and my butt, little in my feet. So yeah, I still feel some vibration if I take it into really high RPMs, but it's not bad unless you really ride in high RPMs all day long. The Tiger wasn't made to ride over 6 grand all day long. So if you like riding over 6 grand all day long, just get used to it. Or shift sooner. There's a thought. But I'm happy down here in 3rd gear. Let's try 4th gear. Yeah, I don't even need 5th gear in the Tiger. Whee! Yep, it tracks beautifully. Love the handling. So everything I loved about the 23 is still here. But the ergonomics are better. And we'll look at some of the differences. The windscreen still does not move while you're riding. You can push it to go down, I'm sure, while you're riding, but I can't get it to go up while I'm riding. So that's still an, yeah. Very smooth ride. They did not throw the baby out with the bathwater on this one. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I love the new colors. But would I sell my 23 to get a 24? I'm going to be looking into risers for the handlebars because I like this riding position a lot better. I think that's the one thing that I would change about my Tiger compared to this Tiger. But if you like riding really sporty, lower handlebars are an advantage to riding in a more sporty mode. You can really get into it with the lower handlebars that are farther forward. So that's something to bear in mind. If you really like to carve up the hills on the Tiger, you might want to snap up one of the 23s before they're all gone. But if you do more touring than sport, definitely go for the 24. Because the more upright riding position is really nice. And if you have to go off-road, you're not reaching as far for the handlebars when you stand up. Standing up is a lot more comfortable. Yeah, it's a much easier reach when I stand up. So that's something to keep in mind if you like going and doing some off-road and you like to stand up in the pegs. Then you might want to get the 24. I would recommend you get the 24 if you like to stand up on the pegs. But all around, it's still my Tiger. Absolutely love it. And
And the ride's almost over. Wah. Oh, here we go. There's somebody on this side. Look at that. Do, 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 do. All right, y'all. So that is the comparison of the 2024 and the 2023 Tiger. So get down there and like and subscribe. And hit the little bell after you subscribe so you see when new videos drop. And hey, get out there and have an adventure.